Howdy viewers, how you folks doing? Here's sort of a recent acquisition of mine. This is a Arvin Wall Hugger 6-inch pluggable wall heater. This does not have a cord. You just plug it straight up into the outlet, which I'll get to in a minute. Yeah, this thing in its entirety measures to 6 inches, both vertical and horizontal. It has a 4-bladed aluminum fan in there. It's quite nice. It blows out pretty good air, even though it's, like it says, it's hugged up against the wall. When you plug it in, it's literally right up against your outlet. Switches on the side here. Yeah, I picked this thing up a few months ago, and it was pretty cheap. It was very filthy, and I did give it an initial cleaning, right? Because I put it to use pretty much right after I got it, after I cleaned it initially. So it's a little bit dusty now from the use it had back this passing winter or early spring, late winter era. Yeah, pretty thick little unit that sticks out of the wall. It measures to about 3 1/4. That's the back of it. I don't really know much about these little things. I just think it's neat. I think it would be a very handy little bathroom heater when we get these cold mornings coming up, especially when I get out of the shower. I don't like being cold and wet. The house tends to get that way since I just mainly use space heaters. I don't fool the boiler furnace that this house has, just because it's pretty dated and I don't know. The baseboard heating kind of worries me for multiple reasons, I guess. Anyways, yeah, this is, I guess that's a model number. It says code 4788A. Actually, it's got the model number up here and very hard to read print. Let's see if we can get some light to help you guys see it on the camera. Stupid Samsung phone camera. All right. Used on 60 cycle, AC only, 8.3 amps, 1000 watts, 120 volts, model WH-10, 704H. That's just the UL listing. And it says Arvin Industries, Phoenix, Arizona. So this thing is probably from April 7th, 1988, or July 4th of 1988. Either way, this is circa 1988, 1989. Here's the other side of it. The switch just does not have a separate watt settings. It only has one heat. It pretty much goes 1000 watts, and only for the heat. There's no reducing the wattage on it for the switch. It's got fan, off, and heat. It's indoor use only. C-frame in there, motor in there. I forget, there was a sticker somewhere on. I doubt you can see it from in here, but it was kind of smudgy. It was hard to read, but I think it has it uses a Jackal, one of those Jackal C-frame motors that were putting a lot of things in the 80s. I'm not sure who would have, I guess Arvin, would have patented this as a company. This was one of their later products. I believe that they were a brand that kind of went out in the early 90s. I have another Arvin heater, which I'll do another video on, which is a different normal space heater. Here's the lights for operating, but the lights I believe no longer work, but we'll try that out here in a minute. Anyways, go ahead and get it all plugged in, grab the watt to kilometer, and be right back. Alright, first I gotta unplug the fan here. Alright. Go ahead, first we'll switch it to just the regular fan setting, no heat, just to sort of give it a slow warm up. A little bit of startup motor whine here. 2/200ths of an amp. 20 watts. Alright, switch it to off because that's in between the heat setting. Now heat. Oh, yeah, there's instant warm air coming out of there. Doesn't take any time at all. With a little bit of burnt dust though. That's what you get with these space heaters. Any space heater, you're gonna get that first startup. Pretty much a cold start for this one. I gotta clean it again. Pretty much in spec. 8.1 amps, 967 watts. Oh yeah, it's pretty warm, and you can see it. Even it's got the meter here up to it. It sits pretty close to a wall. It's got these little nubs here that will kind of keep it away a little bit from the wall. They stick out a little bit and it help brace it, I guess. But yeah, this fan, I could see why these would have went bad a lot, I guess, why they're not as common. Probably because they sit so close to the wall, and fans need air to flow through, breathe, helps just the mechanics of everything. And that motor probably needs a little bit more oil. Anyways, that's it for this. That's all I really have for this Arvin Wall Hugger portable space heater. Appreciate you viewing my videos. Have a good one.